Hey guys, I just want to do a quick update on something fishy for once. It's Thursday, and I'm going to call it Egg Thursday today. I just got home for lunch, and I noticed not one, but two different corydoras have laid eggs. And I want to show them to you guys, and here it is. Here's the first thing. This has the Barbatus cories, or Barbatus, however you pronounce it. Let's see if I can get a video. I'll insert a picture because I can take better pictures than I can videos. But you can see they dropped some eggs. That's all these round ones. These little blobs, if you don't know, these are ram's horns eggs. There is ram's horn snails in this tank, and they drop egg clutches around. Normally these Barbatus cories eat their eggs, and it looks like they've left these alone. So I don't know if it's because they're actually grouped around these other eggs. If they're leaving them alone, there's a single egg over here, but they always lay on the glass over here, usually on this side. But I'm gonna let these guys go, and I got a good picture of them, and I'll insert that into this video. But these eggs are looking good, and I'm going to let them just see if they hatch naturally in the tank. I have pulled these before and put them in methylene blue, and I did not have any hatches. So I'm gonna let nature do its thing and see if they hatch in the tank. Of course, they're gonna be really tiny, and then even if they hatch, you know, the parents will probably eat them. But I just wanted to make sure, like, hey, if they hatch in this water, I know it's a step in the right direction. Maybe the next group of eggs. And these guys are actually fairly easy to get to spawn. They're on an auto feeder daily. They get fed 5 times a day to keep them happy. But basically, if I add bloodworms to this tank, it triggers them. Non-heated tank. Barbatus cories like it cooler. But yeah, so that's just kind of want to show you where those guys are at. In the other tank, which they've laid before, but I wasn't able to pull the eggs before they got eaten. I just noticed that they put some eggs down, and it's these corydoras, which I thought they were emerald greens, like your standard emerald green, but they're big. They're very big, and it's possible that there might be 2 different species of cories in this tank. And I'm talking about my fluval tank that used to be a saltwater tank that is now housing my 1 betta fish and these cories. These cories came from Ohio Fish Rescue, and they might be either the same species but 2 different maybe locations. But there's definitely 2 different variants. But they're breeding, and they've been dropping eggs since sometime either today or last night. But I want to show you guys those. This one's going to be a lot harder to get because it's actually a low light tank. I just have a Stingray clip-on going through this narrow spot in the top. But here's a clutch. There's one, and there's one. So there's 3 different, I guess, clutches or groups of eggs. You can see the betta fishes in here thinking I'm about to feed them. And sorry, these guys splash a lot, so there's always water spots on this tank. But these guys are super awesome. They're big. But yeah, see there's one that I said looks a little different. There's a set that's really like an emerald green look. And then there's 2 in here that have, I can't get a good look on it because of the, oh, here's the napkin. Let me see if I can, without scaring these guys. Really need some glass cleaner, but this guy's got some different coloring to him and pattern. But that's a female. She is fat. So I don't know if the change in the weather it's maybe triggered them. My house is running cooler now, which could be also a trigger. I didn't do like a water change to, you know, drastically lower their temps. Just the house is cooler than normal. But yeah, so I just want to show you guys some behind the scenes stuff, I guess, of what's going on around here. I know my content is lacking these days, but this video and my battery backup video are on the list to get uploaded. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. It's just a quick update, but I'll see you guys around. like, click, subscribe, all that fun stuff. But see you guys. Here's some extra content at the end of the video. These are the picked up rainbow fish in my fry rack, and just I really like this tank. It's really well balanced. I mean, it does look like there's a lot of ram's horns, but these ram's horns, these guys are all pink, and these are all from all my tanks. And some tanks they're all brown, but this one, and you can tell they're all this orangish pink color. They're looking good, so I started spreading them out into the other tanks in this fry rack, because algae's growing on the tanks where there's no ram's horns, and then you can obviously tell a clear difference which one has the ram's horns and which ones don't. I just put one in this tank. This has Parkinsoni's. This has a pair in it. These are Eric Robertsoni, I think is what these rainbows are. Those are Pictas. These are Parkinsoni's, and I just put some ram's horns in here, so they're going to work on getting this glass cleaned up, because it's night and day difference, the ones that have ram's horns. Alright guys, thanks for watching. See ya.